Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we are going to be talking about Ripple and XRP, as well as the vast majority of crypto and finance. And with that being said, let's just dive on in. So many of you are probably not going to like this video. Many of you maybe will like the video. I don't really know. But as we really kind of look at this market right now, one thing that I've been saying quite a bit recently is interest is gone. Nobody cares about crypto. Nobody wants to talk about it. Nobody wants to be associated with crypto. They don't care unless there is the green candles. That's the big thing, right? Beyond this, what we have been seeing is a lot of these articles that you see on the right over here, where analyst foresees a 24,000% plus XRP surge to $130, citing Ripple SEC settlement and Bitcoin halving. All nonsense, right? Listen. The number one reason why people hate the price action on XRP is because they are being overpromised certain things by these articles, and it's just for clicks, it's just for engagement, and a lot of it is just nonsense, right? As we look at XRP today, trading volume is down significantly. In the 1 year span, XRP hasn't really done, too much. It's up about 4.5% 1 year, right? In one whole year. Now, yes, we've seen the big spike back in July. We recently seen the big spike with the SEC denial from the judge. But beyond that, what we are waiting for is the big break. And, as we start to see a lot of these articles talking about how XRP is poised for a 58x rally to $30 and XRP is going to have a 1,160% upswing, and, it's going to an all-time high of $5.85, and even completing a mini ascending triangle poised to hit $4.50. Like, all of this to me is just nonsense. It's trying to build hype where there is none. And listen, as we look at XRP today, I do think that XRP is poised for significant adoption and also for a significant move in the market when the market is ready to do so. Nobody's going to be able to predict when the market is going to move, but I will say this. What we should be looking at right now is support zones, because for a while now, and even with the recent big denial, XRP hasn't been able to create a higher high, which is telling me that there is weakness here. We need to make sure that we are creating higher lows. That way it's actually still bullish. We're just waiting to see resistance being broken. Now, I've been telling you guys that we need to see 56 cents being broken before we even flip short-term bullish, because 56 cents is a big resistance zone. Outside of this, though, one thing that I've been saying and I've been focused on heavily, even in my recent Q&T video, is just interest around crypto. It's practically gone, right? Like, nobody cares about crypto right now. They don't care until the green candles are here. And the same goes for even XRP. Here you have Ripple XRP, the search term, 5 years worldwide. Obviously, you have the 2021 timeframe where XRP was, big in the market. It was, going almost at $2. And then also recently, we've seen a big spike as well. Again, interest will show up when prices start to surge. The same thing goes for Bitcoin. The same thing goes for anything. If I actually look up Bitcoin, for an example, and we go to Bitcoin, here is the all-time chart on the 5 year span for Bitcoin. Interest is gone. Nobody cares. BlackRock's talking about Bitcoin. Great. Where's the interest? Oh yeah, that's right. It's not even here. Retail does not care. And I think that this is so clear. But I will say this. There is still people interested in crypto. I mean, you guys are here, right? And this is crucial to mention because, there is going to be people here. Those that actually see the value here, or those that actually experience, previous bear markets, maybe you guys are even new to the market, you are here at the right time. You don't want to be buying crypto when the interest is here. You want to buy crypto when the interest is here, flatlined, dead. Nobody cares. When we look at XRP today on the price chart, this is the price chart. First and foremost, bull flag into massive expansion, 111% gain. This was on a monthly candle. This was a monthly bull flag forming into a big move to the upside. Now, yes, we sold off. Yes, we're sitting here at around roughly 52 cents. Most people think that this is not bullish at all. But so far, we have held a significant support zone. I'm waiting to see if we reclaim 56 cents and start yet again another big break to the upside. The big moment will be if Bitcoin starts a big break to the upside. We are waiting to see if 32K on Bitcoin will be broken eventually. Right now, most of the market is just chopping. It's rough. And I even said recently, listen, when things really kind of start to pick up, that's when you want to make sure that you are being vigilant, you are understanding what's happening around the space, and you also have to make sure that you are positioned and you have a full-on plan. I see far too many people just buying into XRP, going off of an article like this, saying, oh, well, I'll just buy and sell at $30 because $30 should be happening very soon, right? Because a lot of these articles prey on the idea that, oh, well, XRP is going to hit, X amount of dollars at this current moment in time, when 9 times out of 10, it's going to be wrong. In my opinion, XRP is poised for incredible adoption and growth. I have targets set at around $5 to $10. I've been looking at those levels. That's where I feel confident taking a lot of profits off the table and keeping a moon bag for the inevitable future. But beyond this, right, we know that there's still major interest around XRP. Even going back to September 1st, which I did outline this, from sentiment themselves, XRP is seeing major utility spikes to start the month. In addition to today's milestone highs in on-chain transaction volumes, 4.8 billion XRP, and circulation 2.03 billion XRP, the development activity for the 5th largest cap asset in crypto is up big as well. And here you guys had the on-chain transaction volume, the highest since February 1st of this year, and also even the highest XRP unique tokens being moved since May 31st. Again, this was huge because we started to see a lot of interest around XRP. Beyond this, we know recently on October 3rd, when we got the big denial of the SEC, well, guess what? XRP immediately saw an 8% rise, and it was becoming a big deal yet again in the market. But what's funny about this is that we are seeing all these big gains, right? For an example, even the gain back in July, which was a 111% gain, I want you all to understand that this was during a bear market where nobody cares. And by the way, that's just going off of the June to July timeframe. Overall, this was a total gain of about 230% in a bear market. Keep that in mind. A bear market where interest is literally flatlined, dead. XRP was able to make those moves. That is huge. Outside of this, right, you got to understand, because I know that people are going to say, well, what about this coin that did, this percentage gain? I want you all to understand, in order to move an asset like XRP that has a market cap of nearly $28 billion, it's extremely hard. It is extremely hard. You need to have a lot of volume. And guess what? We know that XRP at that time had a ton of volume. We know this because we were reporting on it as well back then. And we will address that. But outside of that, today, we know that as the price does go sideways, and we're going back a whole year. This is in one whole year. Let's go all the way back to October, right? October 5th of 2022, 4.31 million total amount of holders. Going into today, we are now at 4.8 million holders. That is a change of over 400,000 new wallets created. That is significant. Remember, in a bear market. I mean, hell, even recently, if you go into the last 6 months, all right, here's the last 6 months for the overall price and also for the holders. Now, yes, we've seen some spikes here where we've seen a major drop down. We're talking about from 4.73 million to about roughly 4.65 million. But look it's still in a major uptrend. This is significant. This is very, very significant. And I keep telling you guys, when we look at the overall amount of interest behind XRP, it is very significant. I mean, ever since going back to 2016, 2017, interest around XRP has only rose. I mean, even going back to March of 2020, right? Like during this time, there was a lot of discussions around XRP. Let's go back to the bottom of March. 1.92 million total amount of holders. Fast forward today, 4.8 million. That's how much interest is around XRP. Like that's how many people are out there creating wallets around XRP. And remember, yes, people can have 2 different wallets, 3, 4, 5. It doesn't matter. I'm just saying overall, we are seeing the total amount of holders increasing significantly, even in a bear market in the last year. Beyond this, right, we are seeing major outflows on exchanges. It's just to a mysterious wallet, but it was 20 million XRP, $10.4 million. In my opinion, if it is whales accumulating, it doesn't really matter. I'm not going to make the assumption that this is a whale accumulating massive amounts of XRP, but listen, we have seen a lot of XRP being taken off of exchanges in just the last couple months. And I think that it's because people realize, like, listen, for the first time in this space, and I don't even like to include Bitcoin. We know that Bitcoin got the free pass essentially, but XRP, through the actual law, is the only digital currency in this space. You can't deny that. And we have seen nothing but major adoption of XRP. We have seen the XRP ledger being, developed on heavily. I'm seeing major expansions there as well. Huge major developments are trying to be passed as well through the AMM and even, the EVM sidechain. There's a lot of great initiatives there. And beyond that, Ripple also expands on-demand liquidity services all the time. Just recently, we talked about a few of the major developments. XRP could not be any more bullish right now, even if the price does go down to sub, 50 cents, and we're talking about like 43 cents and maybe even sub 40 cents, I will be buying because I know that the future is extremely bright for XRP. When we look at Fiat Leak today, there's not much being traded right now around XRP. We still see some significant moves being made, but like I said, during July, when we seen the big spikes, trading volumes were astronomical. I mean, hell, even if you go to XRP right now, you could go back to July. Let me go back to the 1 year. You can go back to July. Like, we're talking about 24-hour trading volume, $7 billion. And this was only continuing, right? Like, we've seen $10 billion at some point in time. I mean, that is very, very significant. I mean, go back to the all-time high of 2017, 2018. We're talking about $8 billion, right? Consecutively. Like, we had like 3 days in a row where we had $8 billion. We recently just had $10 billion in XRP and $7 billion, and there was billions and billions of dollars here in just trading volume on XRP. That is very significant. And again, we reported on it. I mean, 2 million XRP was being traded, or 2 million XRP was being traded in the past minute on Fiat Leak. That's big. And this was also followed by 1 million. And like, you could see it all going to the US because this was people saying, well, look at XRP got cleared. It is not a security. The demand is there. But guess what? When we are actually in a bull run, when interest is actually back behind crypto and back behind XRP and back behind this entire space, that is when things are going to get very, very exciting. Because that's when we will really start to kind of see the potential behind a lot of these currencies. And XRP, for the first time since 2017 and 2018, doesn't have the scrutiny from the SEC. It doesn't. And that's big. All the way up until 2026, there is no scrutiny from the SEC. And that needs to be mentioned. So do I think that XRP is poised for a massive move in the market? Yes, I do. Is it going to happen this week, next month, in the next 2 months? Listen, it can. But I'm not looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing this market kind of inch a little bit, maybe chop a little bit, shake as much people out as possible in the coming weeks and possibly even months. But for the most part, I'm looking forward to seeing a big finale to the end of the year into 2024 because we are very close right now. Listen, I don't like predicting specific time frames on when we will start to see big moves, but I think that this market right now it's kind of just brewing, right? We're starting to see the storm brew, if you will. And I also think that's overdue. I think that this entire space is overdue for a massive move. I mean, the overall sentiment around crypto lately has been dead. So I would argue that we are getting very, very close. There has been a lot of hate being, thrown around over on Twitter. And I even just said recently, like, communities now are fighting each other. That's usually what you see when we are close to the bottom. Nobody will be able to predict exactly when the bottom is. I mean, to me personally, I think that the prices have bottomed, but I'm talking about like the end and the finale of the bear market. Things will just start. And I think that this is clear going all the way back to March of 2020, right? Like everybody thought, even during this time, are we out of the woods? We don't know. Then all of a sudden, boom, we start to see big moves. And this November of 2020 candle on XRP is still monumental today. But then, of course, yes, we got hit with the December 2020 candle, which, hey, thanks SEC for that. But nonetheless, I am very excited for the future. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you guys did enjoy the video, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on because more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord in the description below. And with that being said, guys, it's been Nick. Peace out.